There's a huge rush. They have closed all the gates and the entry is only available from the north gate, and there's a huge rush. So the first attempt for the darshanam failed. We'll make the second attempt tomorrow morning. The plan is to have lunch, take some rest, and then visit the temples on the Arunachala. Let's see if our luck favors there. So the compound, what you see here, is the Ramana Maharishi Ashrama compound, and just opposite to that you have Hotel Ananda Ramana. This is a pure veg restaurant with AC. So let's check out this restaurant today. The restaurant looks decent. This is the mini meal. There is, I think, sambar rice, curd rice, lemon rice, some papad, sambar, some sabzi, sweet, chapati, and that's about it. So this is the full meal. Full meal has almost the same ingredient, just few extras. I think this is a sabzi, cabbage sabzi. This is a banana sabzi, raw banana sabzi, lemon rice, curd, sambar, rasam, some sagu, some kalu palya, one more sabzi, and then there is a paisam, sweet. There is a chapati, and there is papadam. So they will serve rice unlimited for the full meals. So that's the primary difference. This is the unlimited rice being served now. As we exit, we can see the crowd here. Everything seems to be crowded here, even the restaurants.
Camera.
Dress code, this is allowed, no? Pant and...
Okay, neat, okay.
This is okay?
Okay. Camera not allowed.
Camera not allowed. And half an hour for visit, complete half an hour.
Within half an hour, okay. This camera, no camera. Packing bag.
Bag, okay. Bag. It will take approximately 30 minutes to 1 hour to complete the visit of the ashram. And as usual, camera is not allowed, so I'll have to stop shooting now. See you soon. So this is the south gate, the Gopuram of south gate. We are attempting our darshanam from this gate now, second time for the day. So it's 24 minutes past 6 in the evening now. We are attempting our entry for the second time today through the south gate. Let's go. You can see the pilgrims walking out of the temple after completing their darshan. And finally in the queue, we have covered a lot of distance by now. And it's at a snarling pace. So it's a nice facility the temple management has done here. So this is the queue, and at frequent places they have kept these watering holes in case someone wants to quench their thirst. You can see the huge crowd behind us as well. Also, the videography is not allowed inside the temple, so I'll have to switch off the camera now, and I'll see you outside the temple after the darshan. Finally, after 4.5 hours, we managed to complete our darshanam at Tiruvannamalai. The main deity here is Arunachala, and the remaining visits to other temples around the Arunachala mountain will complete it tomorrow morning. We'll see you soon. It's a smaller temple, but this is the first temple which indicates the start of our parikrama of the Arunachala Giri. In fact, you can see people are walking here barefoot. this parikrama is supposed to be done by walk. It's a complete 14-kilometer parikrama. Ritual here is to light the camphor here and then pay your respect of the deity. Cameras are not allowed. I'll have to turn off the camera. Then it hardly took us 5 minutes to complete the darshanam at Indra Lingam. Maybe because it's early in the day and there wasn't much crowd. We'll eventually get to know how crowded these temples are as we complete the parikrama. So this particular lingam is called Indra Lingam because the prana pratishtha of this Shiva Lingam was done by Lord Indra. So this is how the temple looks like. You have shops all around it, and on the first sight it is quite deceptive. It may not look like a normal temple because it's small and it's camouflaged between the shops in the marketplace. But when you go inside, you will definitely find out that it's an ancient temple. It's breakfast time now. We tried out a couple of restaurants but they weren't open yet. So we plan to try out this. So this is a food cart, pure vegetarian. This is podi dosa. Maybe you can convert this same dosa into masala dosa.
ரெண்டு ஆனியன் ஒரு பொடியா?
ரெண்டு பொடி தோசை ரெண்டு ஆனியனுங்க.
ஓகே ஓகே ஓகே.
பசங்க வெயிட் பண்றாங்க, கொஞ்சம் போடுங்க.
Plate.
This is a decent food cart. There's a good amount of footfall at this place, and surprisingly this guy has his entire menu up by now. Few of the restaurants that we visited did not even have their dishes prepared, and they asked us to wait for a few minutes. This is the complete parikrama diagram that they have represented here. So you start with the main deity, which is the Arunachala. Then the very first linga in the parikrama is Indra Lingam. Then you move towards Agni Lingam. You have completed Indra Lingam and Agni Lingam now. The next is the Yama Lingam. After that you go towards Nairuti Lingam, Varuna Lingam, Vayu Lingam, Kubera Lingam, and then Ishana Lingam. Ishana Lingam is the last lingam. After that you again come back to the Arunachala temple. Now this entire circuit completes one parikrama. It is a tradition of lighting the lamp over a gooseberry. This is something unique that I've seen here. So this is Yamalinga because Lord Yama did the prana pratishtha for this linga here, Shivalingam here. Various temples here on the parikrama marga or Girivalam. You can see people walking on the foot to complete the parikrama here, lots of them. This is the Nairuti Lingam temple. So even here they offer different types of lamps. So in all of these temples, videography and photography is not allowed. So I will be turning off the camera now. On road you see lots of these temples. This is a temple town for sure. Lots of eateries, lots of hustle and bustle. You'll really enjoy walking this path. We have a time constraint, therefore we have opted to do it by car. Otherwise, I would have definitely preferred to do this by walk. It's a pleasant atmosphere. There is shade on both sides of the road, you can see, and you have lot of people who choose to do this parikrama by walk. So you really enjoy the company as well. You get to talk to them and have some cultural exchange as well. So we have reached Surya Lingam temple now. Now this is not in the list per se, but we'll pay our respects anyways. So like I mentioned, in this entire parikrama marga or Girivalam, you'll get lots of temples. They've indicated Ashta Lingam, 8 temples or 8 Shivalingams. And Surya Lingam was not one of those Ashta Lingams that was denoted in the map. However, we have Surya Lingam, Chandra Lingam, all those different Lingams as well. So we'll try to pay our respects and pay a visit to whatever temples we get in this route. Let's go. So you can see people hiring the rickshaws for completing the parikrama, like I mentioned before. Here too, they're lighting the lamp, and here we are constructing the arch for this temple as well. And this is the Surya Lingam.
சாமி கூட இருங்க, உங்களுக்கு அமைதியா இருக்குன்னா பாருங்க.
So this is the temple for Lingam. So we've reached the next stop, which is Lingam. So Lingam. Rudraksha beads here. In fact, this looks like a Rudraksha tree. They have cut a branch and they have placed it here. This is the first time ever I am seeing Rudraksha like this. Really nice. Very nice. I mean, you can't question the authenticity of these Rudraksh, because these are definitely Rudrakshas, or maybe it is Bhadraksh. I'm not an expert on this, because what I've heard is that anything that is grown in Nepal is the actual Rudraksh. Otherwise, it is the Bhadraksh. I don't know. Maybe these are Rudraksh as well. So there are other things that this person is selling here as well. Okay, now the board says Girivalam distance left 4.8 km. Again, this is not one of those lingams which is listed in the path of the Ashta Lingam. But anyways, since we paid our respect at the Surya Lingam, let's pay our respects at the Chandra Lingam as well. This is the Kubera Lingam entrance. Now, all these are ancient temples. If you can see the main building, the extensions are all modern to accommodate the crowd and the heavy footfalls these temples encounter these days. I'll have to turn off the video now. We have reached the last lingam in this circuit, Ishanya Lingam. Ishanya in English means northeast. Let's pay our respect at this lingam. Let's go. So this is the Arunachala mountain. In this parikrama, we are actually going around this mountain. So there's a belief that this mountain itself is Ishvara or the Shiva. So that's why they go around this mountain, and they have built a lot of these temples around this mountain, because while you're doing the parikrama, you go paying your respect at each of these temples. Let's go to Ishanya Lingam now. Let's go. Ishanya Lingam, and this is the 8th lingam in this circuit. They mentioned 8 as well. Is ghee or oil? Ghee. It's all made up of cotton, and they pour ghee on this. So this, the devotees will then buy from here and light the lamp here. So we completed our parikrama. Ishanya Linga was the last lingam in that Ashtalinga in the entire circuit that Girivalam consists of, or the parikrama consists of. Now we'll go back and we'll try to visit the Moksha Marga. It's a place where people have a lot of faith that one will achieve salvation if you go through that particular space. I'll try to cover that if it's not too much of a queue there, or if it's not too crowded. And the last temple that we'll visit in Tiruvannamalai today is the Adi Parashakti temple or Om Shakti temple. And after that, we'll get back to our hotel and move to the next destination. Let's go. This is the place which is the Moksha Margam, or the place where if you cross through, you are expected to get salvation. There's a huge amount of queue here, and we are running short of time, so we are skipping this. This is also called the Om Shakti temple, Om Shakti, goddess Om Shakti, the Adi Parashakti. I'll see you in the next one. In case you like my efforts, please consider subscribing to the channel and do show your encouragement by hitting the like button. Until next time, this is HRG Rides signing off. Take care, guys.